It's 7:30 in the morning and I'm not a morning person at all. Let's try this again. Good morning and welcome to today's video, which is a day in my life as an astrophysicist. So today is Friday. It's the end of the week, thank God. I currently just finished my finals week, I guess you would call it. So I'm officially done with classes and today is going to be just a pretty relaxed day, which is probably the best day for me to film. First thing on the list is let's just get ready for the day. That's like the furthest thing from the truth. I don't actually make my bed every day, but for the sake of YouTube, I make my bed every day. Let's talk. So typically I don't get up early enough to be able to watch Spider-Man before I go to work, although that would be very, very nice, but that is not the luxury that I have. I didn't get a lot of sleep the night before last, so yesterday whenever I got back, I was so tired and went to bed by like 9 p.m., which is not like me. So I woke up pretty early this morning and I figured why not treat myself a little bit. You know, it's been a long week, final projects are over, so I can just relax a little bit. But I still have stuff to do. Today on the schedule, on Fridays, typically I have Planetarium shows. So I have a show at 11 p.m. and I'm so excited. I'm going to be hosting elementary school students and they are always so excited to learn about absolutely anything. Typically, I try to give like a short little talk on like the universe in terms of scale, but I never make it past like Mars or something in the solar system. So maybe today I'll make it further, although I highly doubt that, but either way, it's fun. And also on Fridays, I have like research group meetings, as well as journal club, which is where we go over papers that have hit the archive. For those who don't know, the archive is basically just where people upload their published journal articles and everybody can read about them and discuss them. You can give reviews. It's where you can take citations for your own publications. So yeah, every week we try to read new papers that hit the archive and discuss them. All right, y'all, my tea is finished. Episode just finished as well, so now it's time to catch the buzz. So I've made it to campus and I'm currently in my office. It's 9:48 and my planetarium show is at 11. So I think for now I'm just going to answer some emails, answer some messages, get a little TA work done before my show, and also try to look up some facts about the solar system so that way I'm a little more prepared for my show. I don't know who let me be a planetarium volunteer, because first of all, sometimes I just be talking straight out of my ass and people believe me. The last show, like someone asked Pluto's orbit and I was like 270 years. And then I looked it up and it was like 243 years. So kind of astrophysicist am I? Then again, the general audience are like 6-year-olds, so I feel like they'll believe anything that I say. However, I always want to be accurate. This time around, I'm gonna be much better, trust me. Okay, so I'm about to head out to the planetarium, but I wanted to show you guys this. Hold on. I was looking at facts about the solar system and look how cute this page is. They have all the planets here and they have these cute little facts and they're all for kids. And I just love how cute the planets look. Anyways, but yeah, I learned a lot. I have all of my facts ready, so that way no one can fact check me this time. And I also feel a lot more confident about going into the planetarium this time around. But it's 10:30, so we should probably head out. So, does anyone know what we're looking at right now?
The sun is like the universe.
Yes, we are looking at the sun. We're looking at space, that is true.
We're looking at the sun from outside of our
Yeah, very close. Solar system. Yes, you're on the right track. So that is the sun. We're better if we take a closer look at the sun, yeah? So I figured we could start. Does anybody happen to know what a meteor looks like? Yes?
It's like these big chunks of rock.
They are like big chunks of rock.
They orbit the sun.
They do orbit the sun. And I just so happen to have one right here if anyone wants to take a look. This is a total lie. I have no idea where this rock came from. But why else would it be in the planetarium? Yeah? Does anyone know what this little dot here is?
It's a really big storm that is already millions of years.
Yes, this is a really, really big storm. Not Hurricane Katrina, but that's a very good guess. So I just got back from the planetarium and it was so much fun. The kids are always so excited, as you could probably tell. The kids are always so excited to learn literally about anything, and they ask the absolute best questions. Like, one kid asked me if we lived in a microwave. I get where he was coming from, but you know, it's still funny. But they were asking a ton of questions, some of which I didn't really know the answer to. Also, I saw a rock on the table and told them that it was a meteor, which was a lie. I don't actually know if that rock came from a meteorite or not, but that's what they think. Planetarium shows always make my day because they just give you the best energy possible. Like when you're feeling super low, kids just know how to energize you. I don't know what it is about them. They're just so pure and so curious. Like, I wish I still had like their mindset and mentality. I think my view or like outlook on the world would be totally different, and I would just probably be all in all happier. Anyway, But now it's lunchtime. Usually there's pizza Fridays here at the department. So I just picked up some vegan pizzas for all of the vegan girly pops in the department. It's a fun time to talk to the faculty about something other than science and talk to some of the undergrads as well. And then after that, I have group meeting, which I think may be canceled because I just saw the leaders of group meeting go home for the day. Awkward. Let me check. Yep, no group meeting. So the last thing of the day is journal club. During group meeting, our normal group meeting time, I'll probably finish writing my paper that I need to get done. And yeah, that'll be it for the day. So change of location, we're currently outside on like the rooftop of the astronomy building and the sun finally came out. So we're here setting up a solar telescope to try to see if we can see the current solar storm that's going on. Andy, who is like the stellar astrophysics professional of the graduate department, is currently setting up the telescope. And if we get to see anything cool, then I'll show you guys. But hold on a second, I'll show you our view. This is what we're currently seeing, although it's still pretty cloudy, so you can't see the sun all that well, but I don't know how good of a view we're going to get. But here's our telescope. Once it gets in focus, I'll show you guys a picture, hopefully. So the day is finally over. Leaving the office now. Francisca and Bing and I are leaving the office. And Bing and I are headed downtown. We're going to an event for calling for ceasefire in Palestine. So we're gonna go check that out and see what's going on there. And from there, I think I will be headed home for the day. So I'm back home, back at my apartment. Today was a pretty long day, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's because I woke up so early this morning. I am not a morning person at all. Like, those who know me know that I don't wake up until probably like 11 a.m. normally at the earliest. I don't know if I did that great of a job showcasing everything. Whenever I look back at some of the film, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm so awkward. And I'm not quite sure if that I'm still kind of getting used to the whole vlogging thing. I don't have any social media, so I don't really know what to do. And I'm not used to seeing myself on camera. I think I'm a bit camera shy, which hopefully I'm going to overcome after doing this for longer. But it was just so weird and like awkward being on campus and just kind of like whipping out my phone all of a sudden, like, hey you guys, and I don't know. I wasn't even that enthusiastic really, because I was so nervous of what other people were saying about me. No one said anything, but it's just like the internal thought, you know, that other people are judging you. Just to recap a little bit of what my day was like. So after journal club, usually that's like the end of the day for me on Fridays, typically. Either we would have like a competitive game of foosball. Foosball is like a big thing in the department, like amongst the grads at least. Like it gets really stiff. At some point when I'm not awkward when it comes to recording, I'll film some of it and show you guys because the competition gets really stiff. And I also need to like practice a bit more because I'm not that great at it. Anyway, but usually after journal club, we'll either play a bit of foosball, and then typically on Fridays we have what's called wine time. It's basically just where the grads get together and drink and debrief and hang out, complain, whatever the case may be. Although I didn't go to wine time today because there was an event downtown. It was a demand for a ceasefire in Palestine. The whole conflict that's going on there is so terrible. I've been trying to be very proactive in making sure that my voice is heard and that I'm doing my best to stand with humanity and with people who deserve to be protected and feel safe and realistically just have the right to be in their home. Anyway, before this gets too political, but that was pretty much the end of my day. So typically I would just come back home to my apartment and watch TV. Most of the time is what I do, or knock out a little bit of homework. However, it's the end of the quarter here at UW, so I'm done with classwork as of now. But typically on Fridays, I wouldn't do any homework because that's the weekend time. That's time for me to do absolutely nothing. That is a typical day in my life as an astrophysicist. More so what Fridays look like. Highlight of my day, always the planetarium shows. I love doing the planetarium shows. The kids are amazing. Like I can't even put into words like how happy it makes me to like see their faces. Also just to hear their comments like on the way out about how much they enjoyed it or like how much they learned, or even sometimes I also learn from them. Like these kids are very smart. Like don't underestimate them. They know a lot more than you think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. I don't know if it was all that great. If it wasn't that great, let me know in the comments. But hopefully I'll get better at this whole like vlogging thing. I have to admit, I gotta give props to a lot of y'all content creators because it takes a whole lot to do this, okay? And it takes a whole lot of confidence and a whole different mentality that I didn't know I needed. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, feel free to subscribe, give this video a like, and see you in the next video. Bye.